Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Beauty Told. It's your girl Britt, and today, yes, we have yet another guest, and this one's a special one, very close, near, and dear to my heart. And I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's little Cooley, little Cuzzo. Happy to be here today. Holla at y'all, holla at you.
And I'm gonna help you out just a little bit.
Oh, dang, my bad.
That's all right. The hair might be hitting up the
Long
mic,
hair, don't
but
care.
I know that y'all still heard. Just little D, Donald, he in the building. Cooley himself,
Yes,
Cooley.
yes.
So I appreciate you coming and being part of the Beauty Told podcast episode. We need more males to get on here and really give us a better understanding in this relationship thing.
Oh, it's a lot to it.
It is, and
Yeah.
we're about to get into it, y'all. So I hope y'all ready. And of course, my near and dear item that I have in every episode, my faith journal, y'all, to keep us on topic so that way we don't get sidetracked or I don't get to having memory loss and forgot what I was talking about. So without further ado, this topic today is going to be more so, y'all, be careful. So we are going to actually deep dive into red flags when it comes to toxic relationships, because I think a lot of times we get to ignoring what was obvious in the beginning and then we ignore it, and that's when the relationship turns sour and it turns toxic. And toxic is never good. So, because I lost you.
It's one of my water. Continue.
You are right. Yes, as we were saying. So, because I know that me and you both being, young, but in our 30s, we done had our share of good and not so good relationships.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, not to have to name no names, but tell me maybe an experience where maybe things started off great, and then, like I said, you saw things were a little off and maybe chose to
ignore
or be like, maybe it'll get better.
I mean, in this situation with me and my kid's mother, first red flag was within the first month. And,
within the first month?
Oh, yeah. But I just, I don't know, I guess to ignore it because of sexual reasons.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't even want to say if I can go back, I would change things because I love my daughters.
Of course.
They love me, and I take a lot of pride in being a father, a girl dad.
Yes.
But I mean, thinking back on it, we talking 8 years ago or something like that. It started with like the physical assaults, like
from
off Jump
first
Street.
month?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, y'all, I'm shocked because I didn't know that. Like I said, spam.
You just bring out, as soon as you start, as soon as you meet somebody, you'll be like, hey, cuz let me holler at you, tell you about shorty, she pulled a lock or two out, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. Okay.
But,
all right.
I mean, been there, done that, survived, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, sex sometimes can be poisonous, it can be toxic. Now
that's a good thing to point out, because do you say that with that maybe things could have waited before it got to that point? Do you think, because like you said, that kind of had your mind like, she did this, but yet I think I can kind of ignore it. But do you think if maybe that I got maybe pushed a little bit further down, it would have been easier to maybe walk away?
I mean, going into the relationship, it really wasn't supposed to be what it is today. And what I mean by that is, going in, I just, wanted what I wanted,
Okay. Which was what? Were you looking for just
a 3-letter word?
Time?
I was looking for a good time, not a long time.
Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Are you saying that it was the, what is it, FWB?
Yo, you a fool. What the kids say?
Yeah, you know, they little terminology.
Yeah, this is before that existed. But yeah.
Okay, all right.
I was just getting in truck driving
Okay.
when I met her. And I don't know, like like I knew I was gonna be gone, so I wanted to set something up for when I got back.
Okay.
So I mean that's how it started.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that ain't how it ended, but I mean that's neither here nor there. But no, going in like that was my intentions.
Okay.
It wasn't hard for me to get through the door,
Okay.
which is a red flag.
Yes, I'm gonna have to agree with them. So my beauties, yeah. So we need to learn, as the beautiful one we are, we have got to set better standards for ourselves. Because if we give too much too soon, what do they have to look forward to down the road? And it also, to his point, it'll help you to spot red flags as well early, and you're not, phased in the mind because you didn't have that intertwined in the mix. You can have better judgment. So, because that's a good point. That is a really good point. And I do have to ask, because you said that your intentions was just to have, a good time, not a long time, with her. Was that made clear to her?
No, I lied. It was the whole routine. One thing I did forget to mention, we were co-workers.
Okay.
At this like a grocery store warehouse type of Sam's Club type of thing.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right. So that industry. So it was just she's a new girl. Who gonna be the first to hit the new girl?
Oh Lord.
I was a second.
All right.
Second red flag. They just coming everywhere. They are
just popping up.
But I knew what I wanted going in.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
I got in. I got stuck.
Okay.
So
I gotta know what you mean by you got stuck.
I got comfortable.
Oh.
You know that word, being content. Being over the road. I'm not meeting nobody new.
That's true.
That's
true.
It's one thing they always joked about in truck driving school. Have you ever heard of a lot lizard?
No.
It's pretty much
Lord.
You know what a lizard is?
Yes.
You know how fast a lizard move? Little bitty lizard across the concrete.
Yeah.
So imagine a lizard, but it's a person, and it's in a truck stop.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I put this on my kids. I've come across one out in Missouri, Joplin, Missouri. She had about 4 teeth in her mouth.
What?
Yeah, it was a big white lady. But yeah,
okay.
That's what the role had to offer. At least where I was at.
So yeah, easy to say no, basically.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So I had Shorty at home.
Okay. All right. Well,
so I talked to her on the phone in between deliveries, drives. It's always long drives,
Yeah.
600-700 miles a day.
Yeah. God bless y'all. Y'all
yeah.
We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all.
Sometimes.
See, y'all be giving so much, points and kudos to the Amazon drivers. And nothing wrong with that. I appreciate, my safe and timely deliveries as well. But shout out to the truck drivers that is really out here putting in the time, the hours, foregoing sleep a lot of times to make sure that some of the things that are in your packages are made to those different warehouses to be sent out. So we appreciate y'all.
Amazon ain't a farm. It's got to get to Amazon. You feel me?
That's it.
Rain, sleet, or snow.
That's it. You got it.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say moved on to kind of bigger, better, but yeah.
I'm a daddy now, so I gotta be home.
That's true.
Be home for the children.
And you are awesome dad, by the way. I'm gonna give you
Appreciate
flowers
that.
while you are here
I'm starting to
on the
blush.
Beauty Toe podcast. That you are appreciated, and I get to see firsthand you just being a great stand-up dad, and I'm proud of you.
It's important to me.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in it. It starts at home.
Mm-hmm.
I also know how it is. When you too hard, like I'm a girl dad, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
and I know how it is when you too hard on your daughters. What they could end up becoming, you know.
Okay. That's true.
The biggest what's in high school were cops' daughters, preachers' daughters.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm not saying be friends with your kids, but you gotta have a happy medium. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Which is what I'm working towards.
Good, and I definitely think you are off to a great start. You guys are gonna have the best relationship, even as they become teenagers, and be having you wanting to pull your hair out. Just give you a heads up.
If they don't do it themselves,
that's
because Lord.
That's true.
They give me a headache.
They want to be
especially the baby.
Oh yes.
She take me
the
there.
Ones that challenge you the most
all the time.
Yeah, but okay. So you're out on the road. You and her are still staying in touch, and like you said, it's in your mind. The intentions is okay. We just the FWBs. But okay, so in any way, do you feel that maybe she understood it as being more than just the sexual?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so absolutely. Was it the false promises of we gonna make this thing official?
A little bit of that. A little bit of something else.
Okay.
I don't want to get into too many details of that.
Okay, yeah.
We gonna keep it yeah. You big cuz.
Yeah, right.
It's PG-13. It's not rated
it
R.
has kind of got to,
Yeah, it's all.
It might be daylight. We ain't in the after dark, but we kind of have an after dark topic for
after
y'all.
dark, it'll get wild. It'll get wild.
Yeah, right.
Stories for days.
Lit,
Stories for days. But no, I mean, yeah, like to keep my play back home. I mean, did I make some promises? Yeah, but I, also took care of home while I was gone.
Okay.
Not that we had the same household or nothing like that, but since you want some shoes,
right,
got you.
Okay.
Nails done.
Yeah.
Got you.
We love our nails.
Yeah. Period. But no, I mean, I take pride in this too. Like any woman I talk to, I'm gonna be the realest in your circle.
Okay.
Like I don't want to look like no fool. And I'm not gonna say that for her, but anybody I talk to nowadays, like I'm not gonna make you look like no fool.
Okay. That's respect.
But you got to give something to get something.
You got to give to get.
I'm telling you.
That is so true.
But after I came off the road though, like I had my first kid,
Okay.
Ready to, over the road lifestyle away, trying to make things work, thinking things have changed, and I just came to the realization like we're all just crazy.
Lord.
And hear me out.
All right, I'm gonna hear you out.
One thing I didn't mention.
Don't be leaving that now, cause I need to be able to help somebody out there to kind of read some of these early flags so they can avoid what we,
Okay. Through. Well, I'm gonna say this, but I don't want it to look like it's a red flag. Interracial dating.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not. It just depends on where the person's mindset is at. I've always been with black women. Like I told you, I met this chick. We was working at this warehouse grocery store.
Yeah.
And she was from like Fleet almost.
Okay. All right.
So I'm like, all right, inner city white woman. You know, always dated black women. You know, I'm like, yeah, it ain't a big transition. It is.
Okay. All right.
That entitlement thing.
Mm.
Some of them got it, some of them don't. This one had it.
Oh. Okay.
I just recall one story that just came across my head. Not one story, one situation. Apologies. I stayed on the west side, and we used to have a big woman stayed upstairs. She had 4 kids, 4 baby daddies, that type of chick.
Okay.
I'm not exaggerating about the 4 baby daddies.
I unfortunately I can believe that.
She was about 5'2", 350. Yeah, she stayed upstairs. I know that was a whole joke within itself.
Right. Oh
I was always fascinated.
Yeah.
It's like 18 steps going up. So, you know.
Wait.
And that's not including the front steps. One day they fell out, and like she was arguing with her, you know, fat bitch this, fat bitch that, you know. She said something about like, you know, I wish you would touch me. I wish you would touch me. I got white privileges. And said that shit in front of me. And I ain't never told nobody that. I was too embarrassed. I ain't even tell my friends, you know, like, but it messed me up.
Yeah.
And I got on her case, like, you know,
right.
The hell you just saying, like, you know, like, yeah. And then we already had one kicking and one in the oven. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it was just like, damn, like, you know, like that's when, like, I mean, it was situations before that happened, where I was like, man, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? But hearing that stuff, like, it burned me though. I'm just like, man, like I felt like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And it's all started because of sex. You know, just being gone, you know, want to come home or something, you know.
Yeah, something that's safe, that's familiar.
And I ain't got to spend too much bread. I ain't trying to, you know, you meet a girl in the club, you got to throw $200-300, buy her drinks, buy her friends drinks, you know.
That's right.
You know, I mean, I know it ain't tricking if you got it, you know, but that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I just want you, baby, you know. But, yeah, like, it turned me off from that, and I'm not bashing interracial couples. Like, you do what you do, you know. Only thing I don't like is for you to be a sellout. And when she said that, that's what it made me feel like.
Wow.
And I'm not cool with that. You know, not my background, like none of that. Like, you know, I was uncomfortable with that. Like, I wanted to spaz and do things I can't say on camera.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
But I didn't.
Okay.
Okay.
And I commend you for that.
But I mean, by the grace of God, though, I put it to you like this, cause you know, I got out scot-free. I don't want to say I wasted 5 years of my life. You know,
that long?
It was 5 years. My oldest just turned 6 yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
But this is on and off, you know.
Right, of course. Yep.
I actually got to ask you a question.
Please.
Because this is also something I never really asked anybody. Let me know if I'm crazy or not. Okay. I felt like in order to cope with the BS, I had to cheat to stay sane.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, is that terrible? I mean, have you ever had to do something like that?
Okay. So
don't sip the tea.
That's it. I was gonna say, I
want
you know my imaginary tea.
Yeah.
Let me get.
You're getting dehydrated.
I got a little dry. Just thinking about this question.
It's a juicy one.
It is good because so when I was with my then ex-husband, and we was going through our whole things too, and you know, I found out that he was doing this one too.
I know that guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
Continue.
I won't say that it drove me to cheat, but I think that as a female, you go through so much of I'm gonna forgive you, I'm gonna forgive you, I'm gonna forgive you, I'm gonna forgive you, And then eventually you're like, well, you all having fun. I'm about to see what this is about too. And
That sounds like some Lifetime shit.
I know, right? It's that's why I said I have my own little toxic relationship that I was in.
You live and you learn.
Marriage and you know what? I will say that it wasn't worth it.
All right.
It wasn't worth it. But I can't say that I necessarily think that he drove me to it, because I had moments where I wanted to walk away first. Because I've always been one to say, you know, you need to close one door before you open another one type of situation.
Factually.
So I definitely tried to leave the relationship, and it would be more of like, baby, please don't. But then you still doing your 1-2 behind my back, and then I find out, and you know, so it's like again, really.
And how many agains was that?
I don't want to talk up camera off of that, but yeah. I only talked about in my episode the one that was long term, but there were many, and I ignored it. You know, I ignored it.
Better person.
But I think that trying to be the bigger person. But then after a while, I got to a point of being fed up. And that's when it became more of a, I guess you can say, a revenge thing. And I'm like, okay, well, you could cheat, I could do it too. Let me see what this is all about, you know.
Tit for tat.
And it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
Really?
So I say, to answer your question, I won't say that he chased me to, but I guess in a way it kind of drove me to it, because I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. So for us women, we're so forgiving. We're so, you know, like we're so willing to take you back. But we're keeping track.
Yeah, mental notes.
Of what's going on. And when a woman's fed up, like R. Kelly sung about, and as a kid, I didn't know. You know, you just roll with it. But when you get older, you're like, man, he wasn't lying.
Right.
He wasn't lying. We get fed up.
I feel
so I guess it's a little different for females, because we tolerate so much before we get to that break.
I mean, you know, that ain't no different than, you know, what they used to say back in high school, like a dude that messed with 10 girls and then the girl that messed with 10 guys. You know.
That's true. That's true.
I ain't gonna say much about that.
Yeah, you know.
Not gonna say much about that though.
Look, we're gonna be spilling all types of tea.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm getting hot in this vest.
Are you getting hot?
Yeah, I'm hot.
Look, take it off. Give me your mic. We're gonna get you together. We don't want him falling out. We want to know more, because again, y'all, you know, we get to joke, we get to play, we get to have a good time, but like I said, the end all is, I want you guys to be free from this. I want some people that are spotting some of this stuff early to be like, yeah, no, I'm not tolerating it. I'm not going to continue to deal with this, you know?
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, your water.
I was just looking for it.
Yep.
I didn't want to spill that.
Like, you know what? Episode's over.
Just like that.
No,
but, yeah, I know you're supposed to be questioning me.
No, but I like the little switcheroo, because it actually helped, you know, bring up, you know, something that I did, you know, I've never revealed before. So yes, and one day I'm gonna probably have an episode of, if someone who cheats, do they really learn their lesson and can overcome it? So that's gonna be coming next, because
that makes sense.
That's gonna be a good one for a male and female to give their perspective on it, as you know. We'll get to that, y'all. I got y'all.
Well, what's next for
but yeah, okay. So I know that you said, after, you know, it's been on and off, you dealt with that for 5 years.
Yep.
Okay, so are you saying that the main reason, though, of you staying was the sexual, or were there other things that kind of kept you to? I know obviously down the road it ended up being the children, because I do understand that as a circumstance as well. I also dealt with that. But would you say there were other things that maybe came up before the children came into the picture?
I mean, the ex I had before her, I only got 2 kids, and that's with her. The ex that I had before her, black chick. She just I don't want to throw no shade, but she was kind of like she just didn't want nothing out of life. I just put it to you like that.
Okay,
that's why I can put it. cool on relying on the government type shit.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
that's the best way I can put it.
Okay.
That's the only way I'm gonna put it. Because I ain't gonna throw no shade or nothing. But you know, they know how to clean, they know how to cook. So then, you know, I get with the white shorty and clean, cook, you know.
That's right.
3-letter word was hidden.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, you surprised birthday parties? I remember that one year.
Yeah. I ain't never had nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know.
That was very thoughtful.
And you know, I can't take it from her. But you know, I mean, she was brought up a different way than I was.
Okay.
And I keep it 100. When things was good, they was great.
Yeah.
But when it was bad, it was horrible.
Yeah.
You know, like traumatic. Like I could have been dead or in jail, and it had been over. You know, abroad. You know, and I ain't got time for that. Like, not everything that I didn't overcame in life. Like, no, for me to go out like that, you know, like no, like you know, like that's a sucker move. Like, and it's no disrespect to anybody out there that you know can't get over love. Like you don't never end your life or give up your freedom over no woman or male, whatever you into. You know, your business is your business. But me, cause I'm built different.
No,
I tell everybody every day, like my name holds some weight. You know.
Okay.
I tell my daughters that.
That's right.
I tell my daughters that.
Got a legacy to build.
Absolutely. I got a sign as soon as you leave my door. It say don't quit. And I make my daughters look at it every day.
Aww.
So my oldest Lala, she'll be like my oldest Lolo, she'll get upset or whatever, and she'll want to like give up. Like it could be tying her shoes or I don't know, a game on an iPad or something.
She just get discouraged. Like,
yeah. And then Lala, she'll be like, "Remember what the sign say on Daddy house?" She'll be like, "Coolies don't quit."
That's right.
I take pride in that though. You know what I'm saying? I do. Like I just. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm a dictator. I'm a drill sergeant though.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. But we need a little bit of leadership is good. We need that.
Look, you ain't getting it at the other house. You gonna get it here.
That's right. That's right.
You know. So.
Okay.
I mean, it's just
usually the girl. I mean, usually the dads of girls be little softies. I'm sure I will say. I mean, I'm seeing the softer side of you.
I'm a little soft.
But I think that it does help to have a balance when it comes to the children. They do need a little bit of both. They do need to have that stern strictness, especially while they're young. Absolutely. Because it'll help train them up when they get older, that they'll stay in line. You know, for the most part. Let me tell you a cheat code. That you probably already know, or something that you would want. Yeah. As a girl, Dad, I throw my money out there. Okay. You know. Okay. That's right. I'm like, you know, Daddy make money. You know. That's good. You want something? You want me to do something for you? I don't mind spending no money on you. Okay. I gotta make it harder for the first sucker that walk in my door. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Yes. I got to. That's good. That's right. I got setting the bar real high. I have to. That's good. That's good. You do have to because Daddy don't mind spending money on you. That's right. You want me to spend my money? I ask him all the time. I'm like, you want me to spend my money on you? They be like, yeah, Daddy. I'm like, that's my girl. That's right. I tried to do some other stuff a couple weekends ago. Introduce them to crab legs. They wasn't fucking. Yeah, I was gonna say how'd that go? Because they wasn't fucking with it. Yeah, but I was the first. All right, I was the first. It's too much work for No, I busted open for them. Okay. I thought you had show them how they gotta sometimes work for what you want. They gonna work. They gonna work. Right. They gonna work. They gonna work. But no, with that though, like. Choking hazards and everything. Right. Okay. But no, I just want to introduce them to everything. Okay. I want to be the first to do it, Yeah. Make sure, when we walking in the parking lot or to the car or whatever, you stay on my right. That's right. That's right. You too far behind? Yep. Kick them feet. That's right. Catch up. That's right. Like I'm not settling for less. That's right. That's good though. You got to, and especially in today's world, you have to. Crazy, real. We have to teach our children to, keep up with us, be observant of your surroundings. Absolutely. Again, with these darn headphones and phones in general, you get so distracted, and that's. Oh, them iPads go off.
them iPads go off.
Good. That's good.
When them seatbelts come off,
that's right.
them iPads go off.
Good.
You're not gonna be playing with that
That's
when
right.
we're walking across the parking lot.
Yep, that's good. That's good.
Especially where I'm from, people doing the speed limit in the parking lot could be 10, 15 miles an hour.
And they don't care.
Shit, especially Friday night, niggas doing
Oh, yeah.
55, 60 down the parking lot, speed bumps and everything. Yeah, come on, man, you know how it is.
Oh gosh, yeah, I can believe it. You're right. And on weeknights or weekdays,
Club
even.
go up on a Tuesday.
Do it.
You know,
I would.
Back in the day. No, that came out when you was in your prime. You still in your prime though. I get that.
Well,
you still in your prime.
I appreciate that. I try.
You do your thing.
I be trying, y'all. I be trying.
But no, I'm sorry for cutting you off though.
You good. But I love that you can give that. Although you went through what you went through, you have two beautiful princesses that you are training them up, showing the right thing, showing them that, real dads exist in this world. Because I think that's the horrible thing too, is there's like this negative, there's like this stigmatism, basically. There's a stigma that, our Black dads are not stepping up and being fathers. And you are obviously living proof that they do exist, that there are good dads out here that are taking care of their children and doing the right thing. I can also speak on my side as well, and I've been teeter-tottering at the idea of having my ex-husband on, because I want you guys to know that there is even beauty on the side of divorce, because we are still very good co-parents to our boys. So again, it doesn't have to be, especially in the Black community, it doesn't have to be, a negative when it comes to parenting. There are really good parents out here. Mothers get a lot of flowers and kudos, but shout out to the dads, because you guys are really doing it. I'm running into more guys that are full-time dads now.
It's a different
world.
what
I mean? So things have definitely been transitioning over the years, and there's some good stand-up dads out there, and you're definitely one of them. You're top tier. You know what I mean?
Not yet, but I'm trying to
see my little brother doing it. Y'all are doing it, and I love it, because
he lost his hair over it.
Yeah, he did. He has a boy.
I know.
So
I know.
You might have better luck with the girls, where you might be able to hold on to your hair.
I told you, I'm gonna hold on to it till they start pulling it out.
Damn.
I still got a hairline.
Hey, my dad. I ain't do that to him. I think Brian probably put
I don't know.
put him through the ringer.
I don't know.
That's why he got half some hair.
You got height with no hairline. That's crazy. Let me stop. No, I ain't even trying to fight today.
We love our family. We love y'all.
Absolutely.
We love y'all.
I'm talking trash.
We love y'all.
But no, touching off what you said, I don't see it being a bad idea. Like, co-parenting is key.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I was fortunate enough to have both my parents.
You were? Yeah.
I was acting a fool after the divorce, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
When I was with my mom, fighting, getting suspended.
Oh yeah. I've heard a few tales with you. But
you know what the final straw was?
What?
It was this one fat boy trying to mess with me, and I picked up a chair. I'm like, I know if Mama win or lose, square up, But I cracked him with a chair.
Okay. All right. I definitely had the picture in my head. What the world? What did he do to make you want to do that?
Trying to show off in front of some bras.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. In a male society, and it's not all about height and weight, but we live off respect.
Yes, that I do know.
So
yeah.
And I ain't no pushover.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Like,
That's fair.
You're not gonna bully me. You can try to wrestle with me. I wrestled in high school, I'm gonna give you what you want.
Oh yeah. You ain't no suck out here.
Yeah, no, but I ain't trying to be tough,
Yeah.
Like, I want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go home.
Right.
I want to go home.
I want to go home.
Want to go home. But no, all that stuff played out and everything. Ended up moving my pops.
Oh, okay.
So from 5th grade to 12th, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was my responsibility.
Okay. And that's fair. And I think
was my responsibility.
Well, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. That it was now his turn to kind of, be able to have that male figure more dominant, more present in your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. And you know what? it's funny too because a few of the dads I were telling you about that are full-time dads. Some of them, when they later down the road with their children, decided, like, I think it's best at this point in their life that they should come live with me. They should come stay with me. And I definitely get it. It's, because, and especially I heard it more so with their sons, wanting to take on their sons and be able to, this is critical years, as they're getting ready to transition to like middle school or high school, that they need more of a male presence. And I get that, and, as it's a mom, vital. I would say that I would agree. I mean,
I ain't gonna say it had to be an everyday thing, like in the same household under the same roof.
Right.
But, you got to be present.
You do. Have to show up more and just really be, because, again, how you train them up is how you're going to kind of be able to send them off into this world. You want to send them out in the best way possible, so that way they're equipped, they're ready. You know what I mean? To the best that you possibly can.
I feel that.
Definitely.
That to give me another topic. School systems.
Oh gosh.
School systems.
Yeah.
Ain't what it used to be.
It's not at all. Not at all. It's not at all.
I mean, you a boy mom.
Here in this beautiful Euclid district.
The water is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's not Flint.
That's true.
It's not Flint.
You're right.
You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit.
I'm gonna take my blessings, but yeah, it definitely could be better for sure.
I mean, but it's touching off what you said. I mean, this is pretty much how you set your kids up. Like, for one, you going off of how you were set up. So true. and they eating off your plate. That's true. What you got on your plate? That's why I'm trying to, knock all the fatty shit out.
Right. So that way you can have your meat and potatoes, your substance. You know what I mean?
Lala told me last week. He said, "Daddy, I don't ever eat vegetables unless I'm with you."
Oh no, that comes standard in my household.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
Back in my day,
we have a choice. Okay, that's
you sit at that table, you spend the night at that table.
That's right. Whatever it took.
Exactly.
That's true. You got a point.
But they be eating ramen noodles and cereal, and the household different. The dynamics is different.
That's true. That's true. It does make it a little bit more difficult. So that's the thing too, with after the breakup, especially when there's children involved, it does become harder to be on one page, with the children, and keeping a consistency, because they need that balance. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
They need that healthy balance.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And it becomes a challenge for sure when you got one that's doing more of the unhealthier side, to your point, use an example, your ramen noodles and cereal, which is okay here and there, because I keep a couple noodles as, my little standby rescue meal. Yeah. But it can't be an everyday thing that they're going to go grab, because you're right. We have to be careful what's going in our children's body, what's going in our body.
Nowadays.
Yeah, for real. It's too much going on. So would you say that, well, actually, to go back to it, I know you said that you guys finally parted ways. What did make you...
I left her.
Okay, but what was the breaking point? What caused you to say, like, okay, I have had enough?
She stabbed me.
Okay, yeah, that'll be enough right there. All right, yeah. That'll be enough.
Right there, cuzzo.
That will be enough. That's enough. All right.
It hurt. It hurt.
I would think it would hurt. I would think it would.
My car got stabbed too. I lost a tire.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Oh man, that's never good.
She's still rolling.
She's still rolling?
Yeah. Okay. Call my dad and was like, "Hey, nigga, I need a donut on."
Wait. Okay, please tell me. Fast forward to today. You know how to change your own. You can put your own spare on, right?
Yeah. Okay. But I didn't have the tools.
Oh.
I had a tire with no tools.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. So now you got your emergency kit in the trunk. Now you ready.
I've been there, done that.
Okay. Good.
Sink or swim.
That's right.
You know.
We live, we learn.
He was salty.
I'm sure.
It was cold that night. You know?
Like, come on, son.
Yeah. But
All right.
everything's solid though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something that I am refusing to introduce my daughters to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
even like, being single and everything, like I mess with a shorty or two,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not gonna meet my daughters until I really know you.
That's good. Yeah.
It's different on the other side. Like they
Mm-hmm.
didn't. I don't know how many men they know.
Okay.
You know, I
Okay. All
don't.
right.
I don't.
No,
I
I
know of
get
at
that.
least
That's another
3
challenge in itself. Yeah.
within 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then like my whole thing is, I ain't saying it's not okay to kick it with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
but like my whole custody thing, which I took her to court. I'll get into that in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You got a whole week to yourself. We switch every Sunday
Mm-hmm.
at 6. It don't change.
Okay.
That's how I set it up.
Okay.
Swap at the police department.
Wow. Okay. All
I
right.
gotta be
What
safe.
works?
You know what I'm
No, what
saying?
works? Yeah.
But you got a whole week to go be a. You got a. You got a whole week to go do your own thing.
There. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
I caught myself.
I
Sorry.
see. I appreciate that.
You got a whole week to go be free.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you want. Don't involve my kids in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They girls at the end of the day. I mean, I know, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying no weird stuff happen with boys and everything, but it's more common with little
Mm-hmm.
girls.
It does.
And that'd be my breaking point.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Now,
For sure.
I'm breaking the glass. I'm doing what I
Mm-hmm.
gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kill you. Touch
Mm-hmm.
my daughters,
Yeah.
I'm killing both of y'all.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah.
They have to be. Every generation has to get better. They have to be better than me.
Yeah.
They
No,
have to
that's
be
good.
better than me.
That's good.
Like, I'm not settling for less.
That's right.
I
It's
don't,
not optional.
and it's not knocking nobody that work a regular job, Amazon or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good enough for me.
Okay. That's fair.
Ain't no. It's one Cooley that's in college.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to college. I went to trade
That's
school.
okay. That's all right. You
But
saved yourself thousands of dollars in student loans, so you did not do.
yeah,
You're doing very well for yourself. So that's fine.
trying.
Yeah.
But I want them to go. Do the whole experience.
Okay.
Like the better half does. I can't even say white kids. The kids that whose parents is put together
Mm-hmm.
and they already know they got a full ride going in, whether they got a scholarship
That's
or not.
right. Yep.
Whatever you want to get into,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you go to school, I pay for it. Daddy got it.
That's it. That's awesome.
You know,
Not everybody's blessed to have that, so that's good.
uh,
Yeah, you setting the standard real high. That's a good
I
thing.
not
That's a good
settling.
thing.
I'm not settling.
That's a good thing. I definitely wish I had that. I wouldn't be still paying these darn student
It's all
loans,
good.
but that's all right.
Get
That's
how
all
you
right.
live it.
Like you said, you want to be better than those past, and nothing. It's not in a shade way that I'm saying it. But even as parents, you do want your children to be up step above you, so you want them to do better than you. You want them to be, successful, more successful than you. Keep setting the bar higher. So every generation got that much more to keep working towards. So I think that's good. That's
Absolutely
really good. That's a good life lesson just in general. And I've told you guys this in previous episodes that as an individual, just even, children to the side, family to the side, you should want to continue to set goals, hit them, set another one, and it could be an even higher one. Okay, you got your associates. Let's try to go for that bachelor's. Got the bachelor's. Let's go for the master's. Like, who says you have to stop hitting goals? You can be 60 and still hitting goals. The point is you should always be steadily growing, steadily elevating, and steadily leveling up. So y'all heard me say it. So you heard somebody else say it too. Yeah. So that's confirmation. Okay, so keep going.
Don't be okay with being content.
That's right. That's deep right there. That's right.
I get it how I live it.
I love it. I love it.
I get it how I live it.
I'm all about, just continuing to, keep going, persevering. Don't stop. Don't quit. Like you said, don't quit. I love it. So, all right. So with that being said, so you got out of the, red flags there, ignored them, got out of the toxic relationship, learning how to cope now after the fact. Because there's children involved, you do have to still, to a certain degree, stay, in touch and stay in communication and things like that.
She on block.
Okay, well, so much for that.
You can continue. You can continue.
All right, so sometimes these type of toxic relationships don't always end well either, guys. So they start off, like you said, when they're good, they're great. When they're not, they are so heavily toxic and just negative. There's nothing positive. Is usually not going to have the greatest outcome as well, because it's just more fire.
I got the cheat code.
Well, do tell. What's the cheat code?
Beat her to court.
All right, now. All right, so we gotta go to court to be able.
Hold on. What's the problem with that?
No. What we gonna do is teach these folks out here. We ain't even got to get all the way to that point. Remember, we trying to make sure that they don't even have to go through the pitfalls we went through. So pick up on. So guys, my beauties, my gents. Learn from us. Learn from my cousin and his experience, and I appreciate you sharing your story.
Yeah, no problem.
That we do have to start picking up those red flags early, and we do have to take them more seriously. I think a lot of times we're taking it too lightly, and this is why things tend to just unravel. Because everybody starts off when you meet somebody with the mask on. You want to seem like the perfect person, right? You want to give that facade that you're all together and you got it all right. But eventually you can't wear that mask forever. Eventually it starts to unfold. Your true identity starts to come out, and that's when a lot of us be like, wait a minute, what just happened here? But again, sometimes there was little snippets that we missed where it was starting to come out, and then they hurried up and got themselves together and put back on that fake identity. So you just have to be more, having your antennas ready, having them more alert, so you can be able to protect yourself. Maybe keeping sex out of the equation for a little bit, so you can get to really know the person in all seasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So taking your time to really learn them through the good, the bad, and the ugly, and seeing how they handle themselves. Because we all are steadily learning and growing. Nobody's perfect. But there are certain ways you should handle things or situations. Assault is never one of them. That's never a way that you should resolve anything. So again, let's just kind of, this is 2024, y'all. Right, cuz?
3 months.
So we looking for bigger and better. So what are you looking for? Like, what's the end goal for you relationally? So I'm glad that this
didn't. So funny you asked.
I'm glad that this didn't, get you to a point of you don't want to move forward with anyone or see a future. So
no, somebody gonna see my greatness.
That's right.
Somebody gonna see my greatness.
All right.
I got a question. I'm gonna answer yours. I don't know if you had an episode about this, but just say this question for after I answer your question.
Okay.
Have you ever talked about getting out of something toxic? And have you ever, if you did have something, talked about that before, have you ever talked about it from a male side? Because, what happens most often is man hitting a woman. How often is it when the shoe on the other foot?
Okay.
How you get through that?
Okay.
But to answer your question, where I'm at now, I'm 30. I'll be 31 in August, end of August.
Okay.
I got a new 6-year-old as of yesterday.
All right, that's right. Happy birthday to my little cousin.
She's something else.
Oh yes.
Emotional than a mug. Which has helped me work on my patience.
Okay. Well, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Might as well start at home.
That's right.
Youngest, she'll be 5 Labor Day.
Yeah.
What I'm looking for now, I just want peace.
Okay.
You feel me? Like,
I do.
I want a woman that respects me as the hardworking man that I am.
Mm-hmm.
I am a truck driver, converted into a construction worker, still using my CDL Class A.
Good.
You know, I don't even know if you know what I do. I work on telephone poles now.
Well, I be in your stories, so I got a little gist of what you be doing.
I work these poles like a stripper. Okay.
All right now.
I do.
You a mess.
I work these telephone poles like a stripper. Rain, sleet, and snow.
Yeah.
I want my woman to understand, like, I mean, it's a dangerous job. I mean, I'm using concrete saws when the poles is, you know, in the sidewalk, you know. We ain't gonna blow. I'm a $140, you know. the saw solid, you know.
Oh my god.
Blades spinning and catching air, you know what I'm saying? I could, like I said, rain, sleet, and snow. I could slip, fall, you know.
Yeah, the outcome could be
bad.
Not so pretty. Yeah.
I'm operating a crane truck. That's my main truck.
Okay.
I'm working about power lines, telephone poles, you know.
Yeah.
I had a couple scares, like no sparks, but I mean, just it's a dangerous job, you know. I just want my hard work to know it's appreciated.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Fair. Yeah.
Know that I'm not stepping out on you. You know, like I said, I'm about to be 31. Like, I done been in the streets. I don't want to be in the streets no more.
Yeah.
I want to come home, clean house, you know. Hey, babe, how your day? Rub a nigga back or something. You know. You know.
Touch. Yeah.
But I just looking for like I want a strong woman.
Yeah.
That can hold the fort down.
Okay.
You know, like, preferably a woman that got kids. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like,
no, that's fair.
I'm not looking for no novice.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, too old for that, you know.
Yeah.
I just want somebody that's got my back and that'll put their foot in my ass if they have to.
Okay.
You know.
And not literally, y'all.
No, I'm sorry. Don't want to sound too toxic. But no, like, just get on my case though.
That's right.
You
that's
know?
right.
Just get on my case. Like, if you feel like I'm moving left and I should be moving right,
okay, let
me know that ain't right.
Okay.
You know?
No, that's good.
Like, that's just, you know, and I know it's not asking too much. I ain't asked you to bend over backwards. I ain't asking you to come to the table making $100,000. You gotta be making something.
No, that's true. That's what.
But I'm not, you know, like, I done seen a whole bunch of stuff on social media. Women nowadays, they want their man to make. He has to make $150,000. He has to take care of the hands and the feet and all the phone bills. You don't worry about your mortgage. You got to worry about mine too. You know, and it's like, for what? You know? Yeah. I don't want the social media broad.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's foolery.
Yeah.
It is.
I just want that real love. Like,
that's right.
Like our grandparents type back in the day.
That's
you know,
right.
1950s. You know, like that's. Like, I know, yeah, exactly. 4 flats on the Cadillac, you know. I'm an old soul, man. 30 years old. I'm an old soul.
Oh my gosh.
But no, I know that my lady out there, you know, I'm sitting tight.
Yeah.
You know,
that's right. Coasting.
She gotta act right. Not that act right. She has to act right.
That's right. That's right.
Big difference.
I think that's another thing that coming out of toxic relationships will teach you, is that what you will and will not tolerate going forward.
Disrespect.
So no longer. Okay. That's true.
Flat out.
I've heard a lot of males say that.
I've been fighting for respect all my life. You gonna respect me.
Okay.
You know, like, that's one thing. Like I said, job I do, even when I was driving over the road, this 80,000-pound truck and trailer. You know what I'm saying? Ohio was flat.
Yeah.
Ohio is flat.
Okay.
All right. I'd have been to the West Coast and back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all job. It be getting treacherous. Up on
Yeah,
the west
yeah.
side. Yeah.
Rocky Mountains, they
Yeah,
exist.
the mountains.
It ain't just a word.
Ooh-wee. Somebody showed me the picture. Oh no.
Oh
I couldn't
man.
do it.
Yeah.
That's a roller coaster in itself.
It is. It is.
Ooh.
The white boys got all type of terms for it. It'll
Wow.
throw you for a loop.
I'm
But
sure.
no, I mean it's real out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, like I just want it to be known and most of the stuff I said I don't want it to sound selfish.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know about your day.
Well, of course. Of course.
I want to know what Brenda said, or whoever.
Right.
Barbara.
What she say? What she do?
Jasmine, Heather, Let me know about all of them.
That's right.
You want me to pull up? I got you. But
so I gotta give and get relationship where
But
it's gotta have the
communication.
balance. Yeah.
My baby mama lied all the time about stupid stuff. Stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and this didn't exist. This never happened. But it could be just me and her in the room. And I smell a fart. And I know I ain't fart. And she be like, I ain't fart. And it's like, this is just me and you. Like, like just dumb stuff like that.
Yeah. Right.
Why lie to me?
Yep.
She got her car repoed one time. I'm looking out the window. I, poke through the blinds.
Of course, yeah,
I'm like, damn, did you park in front of the house? It's like, yeah. I'm like, did you go out last night while I was asleep? Nah. I'm like, where your car at? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? What do you mean you don't know?
Yeah, you can't lie about a whole car.
A whole car gone.
A whole car. Not a bike. A whole car.
Whole car. Had the car 2 months, didn't make one payment. You think that's something that you're supposed to communicate? We wasn't just starting out. We already had kids.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't tell me you ain't pay your stuff?
Communication needs to be there for sure.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Especially when it's a relationship.
Yeah. And now it's one car in the house.
Oh, my God. You got to try to make that work now.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah.
Rack the miles up.
That's right.
Rack the miles up.
Easily. I've been in the sharing car business. It ain't fun.
No,
it ain't fun.
I got a V8,
and we had a lease.
Oh, y'all had a lease. Ooh.
At one point, we had a lease.
Ooh.
So that was not.
Ooh.
It got bad.
I believe it.
It got bad.
I believe it. I believe it. But I mean, only the strong survive.
That's right. You live, you learn, you grow,
and you bend, you don't break.
That part, cause I love this conversation. This was so good. Oh, and I do not want to think that I did not forget the question. So yes, to answer your question, I have had an episode, and if my memory serves me beauties and gents help me out, I believe it's episode 3 with Brandon. We talked about coming out of toxic relationships. He gave his perspective of what he endured. He also endured assault. So like you said, it's not always that the women are the victim. He actually was a victim in that marriage where assault got really bad. It was really bad.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah. So, and we also gave, empowerment, because we showed that what we decided to do, what was our breaking point as well, just like for yourself, where enough was enough and it was time to walk away, and the freedom that you feel after you know that you've done all that you can and you know that it was the right decision to do. So episode 3, y'all, if y'all ain't seen, check it out. I might throw a little few clips out there just to refresh that memory.
Just like that.
But good question.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you. This was a great, great, great discussion. I think you have helped so many individuals that's going to learn to be more on guard, know what to tolerate and what not to tolerate, and that there is, potential for love after real love, true love, the organic and fun-filled love that we all are searching for, desiring, and it's never too late. So my cousin is proof that you could be able to come out of it on the other side, and that you can use what you've learned and apply it, so that way you know what you're going to deal with, what you're not going to tolerate, and that's going to help you just decipher out who's meant for you and who's not. and eventually you're going to find that one.
Absolutely.
So guys, I hope this helped. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was hot.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was juicy. This was funny. It was all the things all wrapped up in one. Okay, so
Spill the tea.
I had I'm telling y'all, things about to change with the scene, y'all. And for those who have not subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Hit the button. It's a clickable button. Okay, click. And you guys can be able to tune in weekly for more episodes such as this one. I had a blast. I have more guests coming that's going to give more topics that's going to be able to help us to make better decisions, become better, grow, learn, change. Drop down in the comments what you guys thought about all this. Have you guys been in something similar? What was your way out? What was your kind of deciding factor on leaving that, and how are you so much better afterwards? So I would love to hear it. I definitely love you guys dearly. I appreciate each and every subscriber. Always grateful for you guys giving me the opportunity to come on here every week and give you what I have so that we can all grow and be better together. So guys, as usual, until next time, let's make a change.